Charlie is taken to the yacht where he finally meets Horst, who found the bomb Charlie hid earlier. Horst has noticed that Charlie killed the others indirectly and thinks he's not capable of doing it face to face. He hands Charlie a gun and asks him to do it, but Charlie can't and puts the gun down. Suddenly the yacht starts turning into the opposite direction and the crew panics. Charlie reveals he's taken control of the yacht, which is CIA administered. Since he worked on the protocols that protect this yacht, it was easy for him to hack into it and send it to Finland. These are top-secret government files revealing that a drone strike disguised as a self-deletion bombing was authorized and covered up. There are clips from the news reporting 150 casualties, including French Special Forces and Danish Marines. She explains that there's been a terrorist attack at a hotel in London and Sarah was one of the victims. Charlie refuses to believe it and wants to call Sarah, so Moore turns on the TV to show him the news. The reporter describes how 4 terrorists bursted into the hotel, took 4 hostages and killed 2 of them. If he doesn't talk, the pool will be destroyed. Mishka doesn't believe him and starts swimming away, so Charlie presses a button and the glass starts to crack. A desperate Mishka starts swimming faster, but it's too late, the glass breaks and he falls to his death while the water floods the street. Suddenly he receives a message from Inquiline, a mysterious person he's been in contact with for years. As usual, they have valuable classified intel to sell him, although this time Inquiline warns him that these documents could put the CIA at risk, using the printed files. He lists all of Moore's dirty missions, like bombing a Syrian hospital and striking an Allied base in Yemen, which killed thousands of civilians. He threatens to take everything to the director and reveals that he's triggered a dead man switch. If he doesn't enter a code every 5 hours, the evidence will be sent to the most important news outlets. Now the CIA thinks he's in Berlin and sends their people there. When Lawrence finally arrives, he finds a ringing phone on a chair. Charlie tells him to look inside a box and Lawrence finds a bunch of bombs. If he moves, they'll detonate. It turns out that the chip he hid on his badge was actually a bug that he planted on the files he gave to his bosses. Moore immediately calls Henderson and tells him to arrest Charlie, however he's already escaped. After hanging up, Moore finally sees the bug on the files and talks to Charlie directly to tell him this is treason. Charlie gets rid of his earpiece before boarding a plane. Tired of being at home, Charlie goes back to work and uses the restricted computer to hack into the security cameras at the hotel and the nearby streets. He puts together a timeline of the events and shows it to his superiors. The 4 terrorists stole a vehicle in the East End, then entered the hotel through the service where they professionally scrubbed out all prints and DNA. During the trip, Inquiline shares that she became a hacker 6 years ago after her husband died. He was a CIA asset and worked for Russian intelligence. In fact, he was the original Inquiline and taught her everything. The official story says he accidentally fell from a window. When they reach her home, Inquiline says this is the only place she's managed to stay longer than 3 years and admits she's tired of running.